I think we should be live by now. On the Facebook? Yeah, where live already? Yes, I'm live. It's live, just check.
Well, welcome. It's yet another day, and it's day 2 as we are continuing with the live coverage and the live streaming that's of the Namibia Premier Football League NPFL 2021. That's the second day, and today we continue with exciting football action, and we are coming to you live. That's from the Sam Nujoma Stadium here in Windhoek. It is Miss Julinho Garises and Andre here with you, and we will be also commentating for this first match, which will kick off this morning, talking about Julinho Sporting FC versus Civics. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, AJ. Thank you for having me today again. We welcome our viewers throughout the world. Yes, it is the second day, second matches. Both teams have games yesterday. For contrasting results, if we look at Julinho Sporting, they have lost last night against Young Brazilians 3-1, and Civics have beat Blue Waters 1-0. So both teams have come for different results today. Hopefully, we'll see more goals, as it was yesterday. Was 3 was the favorite number.
Okay, we will.
Other games. So now it's back to the game.
What do you go? Ladies and gentlemen, the game has kicked off, and coming to you live from Sam Nujoma Stadium. And this morning, definitely the main aim is try to see how to advance and get the desired 3 points. And the game has kicked off, and we're talking about Julinho Sporting FC versus Civics.
Yes, Julinho is today in the traditional green and black, while Civics they are maroon and white. Let's see, we have the lineups for yesterday is the same today. You can see Hosea number 15 together with Cornelius, the Twin Towers, is going to defend the owner of Civics at the back, together with the most experienced goalkeeper, Maova Edward.
Certainly, and as we are now seeing the first action as it goes on, you can see that Julinho, they're trying to start off the game by advancing pressure onto the Civics terrain, but nonetheless we can see now it's Julinho in possession of the ball and trying to advance, and they are in the Civics territory. Civics doing good defending as well, although again high balls. Here we go, and then it's Julinho, and here comes Julinho, and we're talking about Newman Stanley in position. He's trying to get some challenge that's from Civics, and again they have it. It's Julinho in possession of the ball, and Here we go, and the match official giving an indication that the ball is out, so it will be a throw in for Julinho.
Yes, the throw will be taken by Johannes Safafure. He's also one of the players of last night. You can see there is not much changes in the two teams, but let's see what Julinho will do with this ball. They have played it back to Martina, their goalkeeper. Let's see what Martina will do. You can see about this. This is now we are at the Civics area. It's Edward Mauva will kick off the ball. Let's see.
Captain Mauva.
Yes. Yes, Civics is in the attacking. Civics is attacking. Let's see. Yes, yesterday. Let's see how heavy their legs are today, because the games have started 30 minutes late because of last night's late game for Sporting, Julinho Sporting. Let's see, the ball is again with Edward Mauva, who is the captain of Civics. Let's see what he can do. Jersey number 1. He's still ordering his players to go up. It was still the young player Hobehap is one of the strikers together with Manuel was trying there. And let's see what Stanley does. There's a goal. There is.
That's the first goal for this match and for the day, and congratulations going to the players, and that's Civics is scoring the first goal, and quite an excellent play. So Civics, certainly they are trying to advance the leverage as we are 3 minutes within this game. It's Julinho Sporting 1 and a Civics 1. And we proceed now, and it's going to be a center kick off for Julinho, and they have it. Julinho trying to see how they can try and strengthen their defense and advance a goal within the Civics area. Certainly don't want to go back home empty-handed or without any victory here. So there we go. It's Civics again, and Civics trying to advance to the fourth, and it's Julinho defending and blocking the ball and advancing it forward. Again, it's Civics. Here comes Civics, blocked by Julinho. Good defense from Julinho, and they're trying their level best to see how they can get the ball out of their territory, but playing it back. It's Julinho in position, advancing it forward, and there you have it. It's an indication from the ref that it is an offside. It's a throw-in, rather.
One can see already that Newman did not left. It's just continue from where he left yesterday. Let's just see who scored the goal.
And here it comes, flow play, good one, good pass, and excellent from the side and past the goalkeeper. Oh, just an error there from the goalkeeper, and that is what produced the goal for Civics.
Yes, Civics is on attack today. Yesterday they have 1-0, but they want to change the game. Let's see what Newman and Co can do today. It's a corner for Civics, the first for the game. Like yesterday, you can see Newman is the guy who is doing all the set pieces. It's 1-0 in favor of Civics. The first goal was scored in the 3rd minute.
And taking the corner kick, the corner for Civics is none other than 28.
Narip. Giovanni Narip.
And quite a risky defense, but fortunately the goalkeeper coming into Julinho's defense, and Julinho, they trying their level best to lessen the pressure that they are receiving from Civics. So it's a throw-in from Civics, and advancing again and putting some pressure to Julinho. It's Civics having position, and Civics Again, the defense from Civics collecting the ball, advancing forward and playing back to defense, and trying to see how they can maneuver the Julinho strikers back to captain Malva. Malva passing it to his defender. Defender trying to see whether he can find his player 27. The advancing now within the Civics, rather Julinho area, and again Civics trying to put some pressure, and it's Julinho playing it back to the defender, and there you have it. Julinho trying to advance to the fourth, managing it and saving the ball, and the ball is in play from the line, and there we have it. It's Julinho back, playing it back to the defenders, but collected by Civics. Civics trying to see how they can get through to the defense, but now Civics doing some defending here as Julinho is posing some threat within their territory, and there we have it. It's a play, and the referee indicate today the referee is the man in black. Yesterday they had different colors.
Jello. Yes, it's the Juicy Cornelius, one of the twin towers of Civics, going standing the ball. They have a direct free kick. Let's see. You have also Afrikaner in front of him with number 14. Let's see what they will do. The ball has been played and is still with Civics, but it has been cleared by Dexter. Dexter is back in the game. You can see Chevron have the ball. Let's see again. Kurusep has the ball, but it has been blocked by. It is again back to Cornelius. He played back to his goalkeeper, Baiva, who is also experienced. He played back in the middle. Let's see where the ball is in the air. Who is going to win it? It will be a throw in for Julinho. Let's see Julinho still. Let's see who is going to get the ball. The positioning for Julinho players yesterday was also a problem yesterday. It was cleared by Johannes. Let's see. Johannes is played. The ball is again in the air. Let's see who has the ball. They just play long balls. Everyone tries to go forward. Let's see what Manuel do. What Manuel can do. He's waiting for the ball. But he just.
That's a good try.
Manuel and Hobeba Hobehab was the two guys who trying to score there. It's Stanley. Stanley is the guy with the ball. He plays to. It has been blocked. Stanley is the one running to see whether he can score a second goal for the team. It's still 1-0 in favor of Civics. The first goal was scored in the 3rd minute. The throw in for Julinho, and it's Johannes who is going to throw it. I think Hobehab is waiting in front. But then with Stanley and Narip in the area, it's difficult. Let's see what they can do. You have Civics is the one in attacking. Let's see what they can do. It's a throw in for Julinho Sporting. Julinho Sporting. Let's see what they can do. It's again a little bit rough this morning. It's the first game of the day. We have played 10 minutes. Let's see what the players can offer. It's still Julinho. Julinho trying to equalize. But let's see what they can do. So Johannes. Johannes, the referee is directing. Let's see who's coming to take the ball. What will you do? It was too fast for him. Today you can see, you don't see yet tired legs after the heavy rain last night and the game they played. Still another throw in. Another throw in, it's not a goal kick. For Julinho Sporting.
And talking about the tied legs, you can see that the Julinho players, after having finished off the last game around 9, they still have got good energy in a way as well, and trying to defend as well. So here we go. It will be a throw-in for Civics, and it's within the Julinho area, and here we go again. Civics in position, passing it forward, trying to find the strikers, but quite a long ball and a fast one, so the strikers could not get it in time. It's the two players battling for the ball, but managed to get a throw in for Julinho, or rather for Civics. And Civics advancing. They are near the corner post, and Julinho taking it over, but then it's a corner. Or rather, it's a throw in for
Kick off. Kick. Goal kick.
oh, goal kick for Julinho. So it is the goalkeeper, Mr. Martina, passing it on to the defenders. You can see that Civics, they are very, very much present within the Julinho area. So is Julinho advancing. Julinho, they are near to the penalty area, passing it on to his playmate, but then blocked by the Civics defense forward. And Julinho claiming it back. It's the defenders trying to play it out, but then it's a throw in again for Civics. So Julinho trying their level best to shake off the pressure.
Yes, Julinho, Civics is with the ball. You see your number 15 is Jesse, who is Julinho, number 15 is Jesse, but let's see which Civics, let's see Civics with having Hosea is number 15. Hosea and Cornelius is the twin towers for Civics, who are working in the defense together with Maiva. But let's see what Civics can do. They are in the area. Let's see what Newman was having the ball, but has been taken off by Gustav. Let's see what they can do. It's still Julinho Sporting planning to see how they can go through. Still Julinho Sporting. Let's see. Gustav was standing offside, so it's the ball for Civics. Civics has already scored 1 goal in the 3rd minute. We are playing now 30 minutes. Julinho Sporting 0, Civics 1. Let's see. Julinho. Let's see. So there's a Stanley Sheffers who scored the goal. Number 22. So it's still 1-0 in favor of Civics. Civics won yesterday 1-0 against Blue Waters. Yes, the goalkeeper of Civics, Master Maiva, with the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. Standing with the ball. Yes, he found Narib with the ball, but then again it has been long ball with the goalkeeper of Sporting, Martina. But then standing here, give it to Johannes, and he played it front. Let's see what is happening. It's still Hoverab is having the ball. He played it back. Then the long ball was played, looking for Gustav, but then he was not found. It was too strong. Mr. Baiva is with the ball again. Mauva, Edward Mauva, the captain of Civics, is the goalkeeper. Mauva Edward. Edward, wait.
Okay, still trying to equalize is Julinho attempting, and it's back to the goalkeeper, and Civics, they are now advancing. It is Hosea. Hosea trying to see whether he can find his playmate, and it's a struggle, but then again Julinho having a throw in. And currently score, as it is indicated there on the tally, it's Julinho 0 and Civics 1.
Yes, let's see. Julinho is trying to play. Julinho has still the ball. Let's see whether they can get that elusive goal. Yes, again, Hobehap was trying to go together with Gustav. The two are trying to get the goal, that the first goal for the team for today. As yesterday they already lost 3-1. So today they need early goal to settle down, because we know they are out there with tired legs playing the last game. But let's see what Civics can offer, because they have the ball now.
Civics trying to create some trouble for the defense, so it's a corner kick for Civics, and the man that will take it is the usual suspect, number 15.
Who's here?
And try to see what they can do past the Julinho defense, and Julinho trying there again to get the ball out of the danger zone, and they manage it quite well and advancing it now. And they throw in Mauva communicating with his defenders, telling them to maintain their positions, and here comes Julinho. Julinho again advancing. Julinho, the players, somehow you can see that the passes, and they're struggling. The referee indicated that there is a free kick in fall committed, so it will be Julinho taking it. Julinho having to take it. It's Johannes getting ready for Julinho taking this free kick. Everybody is on standby, and he advances, and Julinho tries it. Mauva comes in from his goal post and claims it from the airs, and passing it on now to his players up front. Julinho, that's a clear from the defense. The game is still, rather the goal, the ball still in play, but it's out, so it will be a throw in. A throw in for Julinho, or rather, is it for Civics? So
There's Newman, the general for the set pieces, is standing by to throw in.
And there we go. Newman tried his best to try and get past the Julinho midfield. And here we go again. It's Julinho advancing to Civics, but then the defender, a high ball claimed by the goalkeeper. And Julinho back again. It's Gustav. Gustav going for the ball, trying to claim it. And a player down. A free kick for Civics, so it seems. And it's Civics. It's Joseph, the captain, or rather, it's now claimed by Afrikaner. Afrikaner getting ready. And passing it on to his teammates in defense. There we go, high balls. And Julinho defending the best that they can. And Civics coming back again. Here comes another one. And wow, that's an attempt at goal, but it's a little bit high, so it's out. So it's a goal kick.
Yes, Martina, the one will go on to see how far he can take the ball down to the through the transition, and see which player he can locate to make sure that they got the goal that they are looking for. Let's see where it is landed. It had landed in service area. Let's see who is the player. Yeah, Hobehap is the one who was trying, but so much pressure from Stanley and Kanimap. You can see it look like even like a wrestling.
Yeah.
But now Maiva came out he got the goal. Let's see, but together with Cornelius and Hosea, it's difficult to pass there. And now African also add to the defense. You give it to Stanley Savers. You have your Civics still in control.
Certainly, and that was a good try from Civics, but then it's Julinho reclaiming it, and Julinho trying to advance it. Somehow you can sense that the players are trying their individual attempts, and for Julinho, and that could be one of the shortcomings for their approach within this first half. Hopefully that the technical team observes it. So when there is halftime pep talk, then some of these shortcomings that they will discuss it with the players, try and see how to improve. That's for Julinho. So again, it's Civics and Julinho and Civics players competing for the ball, high balls again, and Julinho controlling it, trying to pass it on to a playmate, but Civics applying pressure. They are now within the Civics area, but then the defense for Civics managed to clear it out, so it's now within the Julinho territory. And if one looks carefully, then we would see that not much changes within these starting lineups. So it's back to Civics having a corner kick, and all the players almost ready to see what change they can with the defense from Julinho. Managed to clear the ball. It's advancing through Julinho.
Yes, Julinho is on the attack. Let's see what they can do. Gustav is trying, but then again, you have the stubborn defense from Civics. Let's see, there's a throw in. Let's see, throw in for Julinho. Did Hobergap. Now it's again throw in for Civics. You can see the Tony Nell already stand up. See, because of looking for a second goal, and then still the attacks from Julinho Sporting has asked questions. Now the coach has stand up. Let's see what Julinho will do with this ball. They play. Let's see whether there is any. No, it's out. It will be a goal kick. It's a goal kick. We can see Hobergap is putting the ball back because they are making sure that every minute counts for them to get the ball. Let's see what Maiva will do. Maiva will do with his twin towers playing back. Hosea play back. Ball out from Afrikaner. Julinho is having the ball. Let's see what they can do. Edward Gustav is having the ball. Hobergap is having the ball now. Let's see what he can do. He play out to Johannes. The throw in for Julinho. Throw in for Julinho. It's the first game of the day. We have played 25 minutes. Let's see what will happen. It's goal out. It will be a goal kick for Civics. It will be a goal kick for Civics. Marva is the ball. In front of him you can see one of the twin towers, Cornelius. Marva has kicked the ball. Let's see what it came through to Martina. Martina is having the ball. Let's see. Martina is having the ball. It's in the air. Let's see who's having the ball now. It will throw in for Civics. Okay. Throw in for Civics. It's with spot Julinho. Civics again. We have Civics. Julinho. Let's see whether they will pass. It has been cleared. Civics. Julinho is trying to get a goal. Throw in for Julinho. It's a throw in for Julinho. Let's see what they will do with it. It's close to the goal post of Civics. They play back to the captain. Still Julinho. Let's see what they can do. Blocked by Civics. Julinho again. Julinho. So they are playing back to his goalkeeper. And Gustav is saving the ball. It will be a throw in for Julinho.
Okay, so Julinho, they are attempting their level best to, given these current circumstances that they're finding themselves, and try to defend and advance as much as possible. But one can sense that when you have players and there is little communication among the Julinho players, which is quite clear, and players are trying their individual attempts, and hopefully this might improve for Julinho. And there we go, Julinho trying their attempt, but then the captain Mauva again saving it for his team. So we are now advancing, and the captain asking his team members to help him with the shoelaces. It's quite a difficult task, especially when you have gloves. So yeah, but maybe one of the privileges of being a captain, asking your players to come and please help me fix my shoes. Nonetheless, and it's a team game, and they are assisting each other. Advancing now, it's Julinho facing the difficulty of getting Civics to stay clear from their area, and it is 1-0. Civics 1 and Julinho 0 the first half, 29 minutes. That is what we are in within this game. So it will be Julinho now trying their another attempt towards goal kick, but it's out. And Captain Muraperi tried his best to see if he can get something for his team, but unfortunately the ball was a little bit higher, so it's claimed now by the Civics goalkeeper, who is instructing his players to go all in. So there we go, it's Civics, and going for it, it's 25 again, and for Civics, but then claimed by Julinho. And it is Captain Martina kicking it off.
The goal kick, let's see what Martina will do. We have played now 30 minutes and still the scoreline is 1-0 in favor of Civics first half.
And there we go. It is Julinho, long balls, and sometimes could be tiring for the players. And here we go again. It is Julinho having the position taken over now by Civics. Civics again advancing. Civics having it, and they try to get it to the goal kick. I mean to the goalkeeper, but unfortunately it is out, so it will be a corner for Civics. And a little bit of water would help. That is from
Johannes. Johannes.
Dehydration kicks in.
Let's see who is taking. Look like Stanley Saver was taking this corner, but he played far. Let's see what Hosea will do. Again, Civics have not yet. Good catch from Martina. It could have been easily goal number 2, but now it's back to Civics. It will be a throw-in. Afrikaner is taking the throw-in. What is he going to do with the ball? Throw-in. Defended by Julinho. A free kick for Julinho. Let's see what they will do with it. We'll see.
It is still 1-0. Civics and Julinho playing the very first game here from Sam Nujoma Stadium, and Civics, the defense coming to play, passing it on to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper try his utmost best, quite some desperate to kick it out, and Julinho will now have the throw in, and it is Julinho, and we are having still Julinho in possession of the ball. And it's Julinho still try and see what they can manage here within the Civics half, but then Civics managed to claim it out, Victor, and Victor tries to find Nahalio, so it's a throw in for Julinho. Julinho trying to advance to the front, and it is quite a calm game so far. No offenses from both teams, so it's quite relaxed, and we can clearly see that is Newman Stanley try to find Victor, but it's a miss. So again Newman played back to his goalkeeper, and Malva, captain, playing it forward. So it is Civics keeping control of the ball, and then it is also the captain for Julinho.
Let's see what Hobekap can do.
And here we go. I call a corner kick, hopefully, or rather a throw in. That is for Julinho. And Stanley putting pressure, claiming it, and there we have it. So it is quite a layback game, and both teams are trying their level best just to maintain the game at a very slow pace, not putting so much heavy pressure. Although Julinho, they cannot afford to relax in this regard, and they are trying their level best with the energy that is available to them. Energy in a sense that the fact that basically players roughly had maybe around 6 hours sleep, and then they had to be here already by around 7:30, 6:30 already for this first game.
Yes, let's see what Julinho will do. The ball is still with Civics. Civics leading 1-0 in 36 minutes have been played in the first half of this game. Let's see what they can do. We have Stanley that is working together with Afrikaner very tirelessly, with Hosea on the back, together with Cornelius. It makes it difficult for Hobechap and Aaron's to come through together with Manuel. Manuel is one of the players that was very lively yesterday. Let's see what Civics have the ball. Civics have the ball. Now you have your Newman. They can try again that same road when how they have scored the first goal. It has been cleared by Julinho. It's a corner for Civics. You have Narip is going to take it. Let's see how they will clear the ball. You have Dexter. Dexter is back. Dexter and Johannes in the goalpost together with Martina to clear the ball. Let's see how Civics have played. It has been cleared. It's a goal kick. Let's see what Martina will do. Most of his players are still in his area, but he have kicked. Let's see with Gustav and Overhap what they can do. Still, the ball is still in the hands of Julinho. Julinho is trying to break through the defense of Civics. It becomes difficult. Again, Civics took over again.
So there we have it. It's Julinho, the defense for Julinho, passing it on to the goal kick, and the goalkeeper trying his skill to shake off the Civics striker, and the defense somehow scattered around because of the pressure they're trying to apply to Civics on their half. But here we go again. It is Newman trying to advance it, managed to get it to his player, but then the Julinho defense managed to clear it out, so it's a throw in. Basically what most of the players are doing is trying to kick the ball out just to avoid any other pressure. So here we go again. It's Hosea forwarding it to his playmate up front. Civics claiming it. Civics in possession of the ball. It's a long kick this time around from Hadago. And back to Julinho. And for the latest news, as well as features and results, you can visit, that is npfl.my.na. npfl.my.na. That is the site that you can visit for the latest news and results. And here we are back to the action. It is still 0-1, Civics 1, 39 minutes, soon to be only below 5 minutes, or rather, yes. So the players are a little bit tired, seems, probably because of not enough rest, but the game must go on. And this is the first round of the NPFL, Namibia Premier Football League. And there is a challenge, a coalition, Johannes, against, that is Afrikaner. So the ref comes in and looks like it's an offense that will be going. So we'll be getting the ticket. The ref is looking. Okay, the players are helping each other. Afrikaner still sitting, and you can see, ooh, Afrikaner, that's quite a dangerous one.
It's a red card.
Ooh, a yellow. He's lucky. You can really see almost hitting the player at the knee, and very, very dangerous. But back again, it is Julinho taking it. Basilio,
Johannes.
the defender, yes, for Julinho.
A few Johannes in the team.
And here we go again. It is Julinho in possession, and Julinho trying to get to the Civics penalty area, but now it's a throw in by Julinho, and the players are applying pressure from Civics side, the forwards. Yet again, it's another out ball. And you can even look at the way the players are running. Certainly, there's some tired legs here.
Yes, playing the last game around 9, finishing around 9, it cannot be easy. It cannot be easy. Let's see what Civics can do with the ball now. You have Cornelius having the ball, play to
And here we go again. It's another foul, and the referee blowing his whistle. So, it's a hand.
Obega does not have an easy game today. For a young striker,
yesterday he was full of energy, but today, yes, it's one of those days, especially so early in the morning, and one can already sense the sun. And the sun, yesterday they played in the rain, today it's a total different weather. So here we go. It is Civics taking the... Yes, it is Civics taking the free kick, and
it has been cleared.
It's Julinho. Julinho trying to control it, in possession, advancing it to the players up front. And looking at this, it's an out ball.
Throw in for
Julinho. And on the other side in Marintal, we will also have another feature, and that will be
Young Africans versus 11 Arrows at 10 o'clock.
Marintal Stadium, that's the venue. Back to the action here at Sam Nujoma. It is Julinho versus Civics. And a lot of throw-ins here, because the players are sweeping the balls out, and it's causing a lot of momentum to go down because of the time it consumes, and much of the balls are now being played back to the goalkeepers, trying to avoid any troubles. And here we go, Julinho again, not giving up, trying their level best, and it's a pass on, but then Maova managed to claim it.
So 1 minute to go before the 45 minutes. Let's see whether the fourth official will indicate.
Civics are trying their level best with Newman and applying pressure, but then again you have a tight defense by Sam Waka, advancing it to the players up front. And here we go, attempting to try and save it, but it's out. So unfortunately, Hobechab was unlucky. So it will be a goal kick. The captain still full of energy as the goalkeeper for Civics. And now it's back to Julinho. And challenging each other. Julinho trying to advance it, try to see whether there is any support. Hobechab cleared.
To play.
Yes, keeping it in play. There they go forward. And then we also have an indication from the match official that 1 minute at a time. Let's see whether it can make some difference. There is a player for Civics down, and the medics are already on the ground as well.
Teams are regrouping. You can see everyone is working together.
Okay, seems like the whistle is blown, so yes, the game is the first half finished off with a scoreline of
1 Civics 1, Julinho Sporting 0.
and as we mentioned earlier on, these guys, Julinho especially, they had quite a tough game, so it's going to be good, heavy pep talk for the coach. Now we are heading to the sidelines for interviews with match officials with Jesse.
Well, football is indeed back, and it is a wonderful atmosphere, wonderful scenes of the first half here at the Sam Nujoma Stadium. A game between the mighty Civilians and Julinho Sporting from Rundu. The Khomasdal-based side leads the game with 1-0 at the moment. Well, we're bringing it to you live from the Sam Nujoma Stadium, courtesy of the Namibia Media Holdings. We combined here with the Namibia Football Association. It's a FIFA bounce back program, and everything seems to be going in order. It's the last day for the weekend where the teams will be in action. The next game will be also between Orlando Pirates and Young Brazilians from Karasberg. So sit back and enjoy the matches.
Namibia, land of the brave, finding strength in challenging times, united for independence, united for freedom, united for a better Namibia. Together we have grown to become a democratic nation, resilient and resourceful, Namibians helping Namibians. During a global pandemic, we are put to the test, but Namibians prevail in unity and compassion to take care of our health, the health of the nation, for continued independence, continued freedom, continued democracy. The struggle is not over, but Namibians get stronger. The power of solidarity running in our veins. To be Namibian means to remain positive, to remain hopeful, to remain the land of the brave.
3-0.
Okay.
And then we have Civics against Blue Waters at Sam Nujoma Stadium yesterday. Civics won 1-0 against Blue Waters. The last game at Marinda Stadium yesterday was against Young Africans against Black Africa. That game was won by Young Africans 1-0.
Okay. I think we need to repeat that again from the beginning.
The first game for yesterday on the Namibia Premier Football League, the league kick-off on the 17th of April 2021. The first game we played at Marinda Stadium, started at between Tura Magics and Mighty Gunners. The game was won by Tura Magics 1-0. The second game was Orlando Pirates against Citizens at Sam Nujoma Stadium. That game was won by Pirates 3-0. Then we have 11 Arrows and Tigers at Marinda Stadium. That game was won by Tigers 3-0. Civics versus Blue Waters at Sam Nujoma Stadium. That game was won by Civics 1-0. And then at the last game at Marinda Stadium was Young Africans 1, Black Africa 0. Our last game at Sam Nujoma Stadium yesterday was against Young Brazilians versus Julinho. That game was won by Young Brazilians 3-1. Today the games have started. The first game for the day is the game at Sam Nujoma Stadium, Julinho Sporting against Civics. The game is 1-0 in favor of Civics first half. The first game at Marinda Stadium will kick off 10 o'clock. It's against Young African and 11 Arrows. While the second game at 11 will be Young Brazilians against Orlando Pirates at Sam Nujoma Stadium. Black Africa against Mighty Gunners will be also a game at 1 o'clock at Marinda Stadium. And then the last game for the day will be Citizens against Blue Waters at Sam Nujoma Stadium, while Tigers and Tura matches will close the last game at Marinda.
Quite a jam-packed schedule football-wise, and this is just an indication that football indeed has kicked off in the country. And looking at the aerial shots, that's of Katatura, and also this is coming to you live. That's via the Namibian Sun Facebook page, and excellent, beautiful aerial shots of Sam Nujoma Stadium, and the other games also happening in Marienta. And for this match, we are going to go into the second half. It is 1-0 Civics, try and see whether they can collect the 3 points. Julinho Sporting try to avoid that and see whether they can collect it. You cannot afford actually a draw, because when you draw, then at the end of the day, it's something that could count against you in terms of the points. So Julinho trying their level best to avoid this. So far, no changes indicated yet by the teams. And currently the teams are now preparing. The match officials are getting ready to come to start off the games, and the players are also getting ready. The players are already on the pitch. So
yes, let's see.
Getting ready.
The goals scored yesterday in total was 13. 8 was scored at Sam Nujoma Stadium and 5 at Marinda Stadium. So there is goals already. 13 is a good number to start with for first game after a long layoff.
So currently we've got 9 at Sam Nujoma with today's goal.
Yeah, today we will add them at the end of the day. But
all right.
For yesterday, that is how the numbers was.
So, and the weather in terms of how it affects the players. Last night it was a bit chilly. However, Julinho managed to persevere, and unfortunately that was when Young Brazilians managed to win that game. But for today, as much as the sun is up and it's quite a sunny day, so we're getting ready now as the refs are already on, and it's kickoff time now, so let's get ready.
Yes, hopefully Hobeka, Manuel and Gustav will come out and then give the necessary support in the front and get that one goal. That one goal, but then there is changes coming through. But with Hosea and Cornelius, it is difficult to go through to the defense of Civics. While Newman and Afrikaner is very busy today, with Marib adding to the numbers.
So now we are getting ready, waiting for the match official to indicate, and then it's a kick-off. And this is the second half of this encounter. And it's again a reminder that for news and fixtures, and results, kindly logged on. That's to www.npfl.my.na. npfl.my.na. So here we go. The referee has indicated, so it's game on.
Yes, the second half of kickoff, and the Civics is the one who is doing all the attacking today. The ball is with them.
And basically it is the second half, as we indicated, and we're trying to see whether any change will come in these results. It is Civics versus Julinho, and right now it is a free kick that is for Civics. Newman getting ready to take that free kick for his team. And all the pressure they're trying to apply to Julinho. And it's a free kick that unfortunately Julinho, or rather Civics, was unable to make a success of it. Seems to be a player that is down for Civics. It's Johannes, and the medics attending to him. The referee indicate for him to be treated outside, and he's cleared. The referee indicated for him to go back on, and Martina, the goalkeeper for Julinho, it's Civics having control, and Civics trying to see whether they can get into the Julinho area as far as possible, and the Julinho defense trying to clear it, and still with Julinho. Julinho has the possession of the ball, and advancing it to the Civics, but unfortunately it's a throw in. Seems to be a player down, and that's Basilio it is Afrikaner. No, Nahalio. It was Nahalio, but it's play on. It's back to Julinho. Julinho advancing to Civics, try to play it back and forward. It's Julinho. Julinho doing the defense, Civics giving the pressure. And then we're trying to see whether Julinho can manage to get past the Civics defense, and their efforts seem to be somehow making minimum impact. So they are trying their level best again, and it is Civics in control. High balls, Julinho advancing, and there we have it. It is Civics, and it's 1-0 the first half of this game, and we are trying to see on whether there would be any changes from the two teams, but looks like it's only Julinho having a player to warm up already, but we have to wait and see if the coach from Julinho would do anything on that regard. But nonetheless, it's Julinho again. Julinho defending, but Civics advancing to the fourth. But then Julinho defends, clear it, and trying to get it to Civics and put some pressure, but not that firm pressure. So Julinho trying their best, and Mr. Samwaga from Julinho causing the ball to be out. It's Civics throwing it in. And again, the Julinho defense collecting it, throw it in again. And that's a high ball missed by Julinho. Civics advancing. It is Civics pushing it forward. Civics trying to see what they can do and adding some pressure. And it's a goal. Yes. Civics managed to have their second goal this time around. It is Mr. Nahalio. Nahalio for Civics. Is it Narip?
Number 28.
Okay. Yes, it's Narip. Pardon for that.
Let's just check the goal.
There you have it, a clear pass.
Yes, it's Mr. Narip, number 28, Jason number 28, who has scored the second goal for Civics. It's 2-0 in favor of Civics. It got difficult for Julinho second game. They have given away already yesterday 3 goals, and today already 2 goals. So 5 goals conceded by Julinho.
Julinho applying some needed pressure, and Civics applying needed defense again. So one tries to score, the other one tries to avoid it. So it's Civics again. Civics, there's a counter, and counter quite good speedy play from Civics. Civics trying to push it. It's the goalkeeper and the player passing it on to his playmate, trying to see what they can get from here, and cleared by the Julinho defense. So it's a throw in for Civics, and the game, no, it's not throw in, it's still game on. And Civics are
yes, Civics 2, Sporting Julinho Sporting 0. Let's see what Civics Civics is going to do with the opportunities they have. They have scored 2 goals already, and Julinho trying very hard, but did not manage to score any goals up to now in the second half of today's match. Yesterday they lost 3-0 against young Brazilians.
So it's back to the game, and we can see that Civics coming in, but then Julinho managed to control it, playing it back to the defense, and now high balls. Try to clear as far as possible to avoid any mistakes. It's again Civics applying pressure. Julinho try to clear it again. And here we go. Julinho also applying its needed pressure. So it's a free kick for Julinho, taken by Samwaka. Samwaka is the man that will try and see whether they can advance it forward. And yes, trying to get to his players, but unfortunately it's cleared by Civics defense. Civics having a counter and trying to push it forward. It's Civics, and still in possession of Civics. Pass it on to the player and trying to attempt towards the goal. Quite a weak one, collected by Martina, the goalkeeper for Julinho. Yes, and it's back to the Julinho's forwards, but then Julinho again trying their best. Civics coming with another energy and blocking it, and try another counter. And Julinho having to do some bit of running And Simwaka seems to be the man that is now trying his level best to try see how he can assist Mr. Hobechap, who yesterday was quite a dynamic player, but today seemed to be a little bit missing in action.
Even Dexter is quiet today, but he just have a throw in. And you have a new player on the field who can maybe add some steel to the team. You have Civics still with the ball. Let's see what the goalkeeper will do it. It's a goal out. It is a corner.
It's a corner kick
for
Julinho.
See who's going to score it. Let's see what Rebecca, Manuel and Gustav will do, because Eric has went off. It's a corner kick.
Okay, and the corner is taken, but
it's another ways.
Yes, so it will have to be a goal kick from the goalkeeper, advancing it to his players. That's for Julinho. And not long balls seems to be the order of the day here as well. And Julinho, the defenders clear it, and it's out. It's a throw-in. And here comes Afrikaner. Afrikaner throw it in, and Julinho defends. And it is Civics 0, or rather Civics 2 and Julinho 0.
It's the first match of the day of the Namibia Premier Football League. Let's see what Julinho can do with the opportunities they have. Still Civics with Hosea and Cornelius in the defense. It makes it difficult. And now with having two goals scored by Civics, it's more difficult for the young players, that young forwards that is playing against these experienced players.
Let's see what Julinho can do. Try to apply some pressure, but then collected by Civics. So, is it a score? Okay, it is. Julinho managed to get the desired one goal. So. Congratulations, that's to Julinho. So the score line, it's one. Rather, it's not a goal yet. It's not a goal yet. It's
a goal.
Okay. So yes, it is. Pass already, so it's a goal. Yes, it's Julinho. Sorry, we missed the visuals, so later on we will see the replay and then we would know how it went. But so far it is 1-0, so Julinho, hopefully this might energize the players and the players might come back and try to see whether they can equalize and if need be also to advance to get a third goal. So here comes Julinho. Julinho heavily inspired by that one goal that they were managed to get. And it's Eric Aubep who managed to score for Julinho. And Julinho, that is their second goal for this for this weekend. Yesterday they had one, and today they also have another one as well. So here we go. It's a corner kick for Julinho. And Julinho, they are quite fired up by what they are able to produce, but then the corner cleared by Civics. Julinho coming back again, trying to apply and trying to put pressure. The ref gave an indication it's a foul. So it's a foul. Let's see who will take it. It's Julinho. Much needed free kick for Julinho as well. They need whichever opportunities they possibly can get in order for them to in order for them to advance and score another goal. Here we go. It is Julinho and against the Civics wall. Civics are trying to counter this. Here we go, Afrikaner trying to advance. And unfortunately, there is a flag down and up. There we go. So a throw in. Julinho claims it. Civics. So it will be another. This is a free kick or throw in rather. So for Civics, Civics are trying their best. Afrikaner passing it on, and Julinho taking the free kick, advancing it forward, and then the ref indicates it's another fall, which will be taken by Julinho. One can see now Julinho motivated by that goal, and the energy is up, and the players, you can now see how quick they are responding to even collecting the balls and not wasting any time. They know time is of great essence, trying to advance to the Civics goalpost, but then at no luck. So Civics managed to clear it, and then Julinho receiving yet another throw in. It's Eric, the goal scorer, who throws it in to his player, passing it on. That's a strong one, collected and saved by Eric, trying to get it near to the goal, but at no luck. So Maava having the goal kick, and forwarding it to Civics, but then you can see that Julinho, they are extra charged now. That one goal did the difference. One can see the way they are applying the pressure on Civics. And here we go. Civics control. Civics also trying to advance it to the Julinho goal side.
Yes, Julinho, that one goal was important for them. Let's see what they can do with the second one. To see how best they can play to get the second one, so that they got now a corner kick. Let's see how they will deal with the corner kick, because it's an opportunity to equalize. You have let's see what they will do. It's corner kick,
and Maava comes and claims it.
Yes, that's the time you must make sure that you let it count. Either the goalkeeper must save at least. But again, we understand they have heavy legs out there, playing yesterday.
But however, it's evident what difference one goal can make, especially when you are trailing behind. So it's Julinho now. Julinho managed to control the ball and in possession. They are maintaining possession of the ball, and Civics also try and see how they can save it. It's Julinho trying to get it past to.
Yeah, Eric tried that very hard, but then the defense came through.
And you can see now Civics is feeling the Julinho pressure.
Yeah, Kurusum Africa that came through, while the Hosea and Cornelius is in support.
But Civics are trying their best now, and the Julinho defense seems to be a little bit of a tall order for them, but then Civics somehow try to pass the defense at no success. So here we go. It's a throw-in. Civics claiming it, and try to see if they can try and upset Julinho. You can see that the players, it's a lot of sweat. Certainly the sun also contributing to much of that. And here we go. It's Julinho. Try their best. So Civics add some pressure, but then the goalkeeper Martina comes and claims it, forwards it to his players. It's Julinho controlling it. It's Julinho passing it through forward, but then Maava also claiming it and then forward it to his players. Julinho coming back again. You can see Samwaka is also the man that is now fired up. Julinho adding some pressure. They are now regulars within the Civics half. And Civics defenders, they are having some difficulties as well. And Julinho applying some pressure. And you can see the two coaches are up. Or rather, it's the coach for Julinho who is up. Civics is relaxed. And Mr. Nelson, he's trying to share on his players and giving them instructions on how to approach. And here we go. And one can see those instructions seems to be working, because Julinho, they managed to get the ball back within the Civics half. But Civics also putting on a defense, including the strikers. They are trying to defend the one goal advantage that they have. And Civics are trying to take it now. Civics in position, they trying to slowly get in, but then Julinho somehow managed to control it and claim it back to Civics again.
The Civics is most of them attacking Julinho at good chances, but let's see what Afrikaner will do with this ball. But it has been blocked by Dexter. Let's see where they are. It's a corner kick. It's a corner kick. Let's see what Civics will do with it. Because of the teams are attacking. Let's see, Afrikaner wanted to score, but then it was cleared by Dexter. And it's a corner kick for Civics. Master Stanley has stand up to see what he can do. Will he add another goal?
He tries it. And
It's cleared, and it will be a throw in for Civics, because everyone has go down. Everyone has go down to make sure that goals count. Let's see what Civics will do with the throw in.
But the throw-in seems to be a challenge, and by Julinho. So now it's Julinho that is benefited with the throw-in.
Let's see with Dexter, what will he do?
And tries to get it to his player, and a tall ball, long ball. And Julinho now putting some pressure and advancing. Julinho having possession. Julinho, it's still with Julinho, and Julinho passing it through to the Civics defense. But then again, Civics also managed to get it cleared. Julinho back again. Julinho trying to upset. Civics also maintaining their defense. Julinho coming back again as well. So both defense from both teams, they are now on high alert. And here we go. It's Julinho still in possession and trying to find it to the playmates. And Julinho having it, forwarding it to the goal side. And Julinho having it. It is a attempt by Julinho trying to see whether they can make a difference. But then Maova comes out. And the captain showing his authority and claiming that one as well. So it is Civics a pressure here, but somehow a strong ball. So unfortunately, Civics is unable to make something out of it. Here we go. It is back to the Civics captain, Maava, to his players. And then somehow collected by Julinho, and then given back to his goalkeeper, who passed it back to him. The defense for Civics, and rather Julinho. It's back to the Civics area, and Civics now trying to advance. Julinho, the defense coming, trying to see what they can do, and manage to skillfully take it away from Civics, but Civics having it back again. Civics are in the Julinho area. Civics trying to kick it towards the goal side, but unfortunately it's a high ball, and the goalkeeper showing off his comfort and his confidence, and kicks it back again to his players in the Julinho area, and here we go. It's Julinho again. Civics having it, and Civics playing it back to the goalkeeper, to the back, but then managed to play it forward. It's back to the goalkeeper. Seems like for Julinho, it's only the goalkeeper around their half. Most of the players are advancing and trying to see whether all these numbers for Julinho, they can try and get a goal.
Yes, Civics on the attack. Let's see what Baiva will do. Julinho also have decided to go all full house. Everyone is attacking and everyone is defending. Let's see what my Baiva will do with this ball. He has played to Stanley. Let's see Stanley whether he go, how far he will go down or whether he will pass now. Still with Stanley, he has played to Julinho, have took over. Let's see, Julinho is the one doing the attacking now. Ball is out. Stanley, it's in favor of throw in for Civics. Let's see, Julinho have took over. It's in play back down to his goalkeeper Martina. Martina is played up.
And wasting no time at all.
See, Stanley is doing his tricks in front of his goalkeeper. The ball has been taken down by Julinho. Let's see what Julinho will do. They are looking for that second goal. At least they can go with 1 point home. But let's see how they utilize the opportunity. It's a throw in. It's a throw in for Civics. See, Civics, you have Civics playing back to their defense. So they have played back to the goal post of Julinho. Nelly, Martina Nelly give a gift to Civics. Let's see what they can do, what he is going to do. Yes, it's more like it. Let's see. It was Hosea. He played back to his goalkeeper. Let's see who's taking it. Marip is taking it. Let's see what he will do. Play up. It was Hosea who played it down. It will be a throw in for Civics. Throw in for Civics. Throw in for Civics. Let's see what they will do with this one. Is it another goal, or will Dexter and his team clear it?
A throw in.
So Narip having the ball. Let's see. Long throw in, but confidently collected by Martina. Martina, it's the out ball for Civics. Let's see what Civics will do with it. It's played back to their goalkeeper, Marva. Cleared by Julinho. Let's see, Narip. What will he do?
Civics trying to advance, getting it to his player, and then here we go. It's another challenge from Civics. Civics trying to get it close to the goal kick, but then it's challenged, and Civics not giving it up. Civics still having control, but then Julinho also claiming it. Julinho trying to advance now. We've got 73 minutes within this game. It's Julinho 1, Civics 2, and it's back to Captain Mauva for Civics, and Mauva try and get his players to come down so that they can take control of this, and kicking it forward, and it's Civics managing to get it, but then Julinho also here with the defense, and Julinho applying its pressure, and there we go on the line. There they go. It's a challenge. Many players are coming, and skillfully cleared by the Civics defense. So it's an out ball for Julinho. a throw in for Julinho. And Civics coming again, and Civics are claiming it. Civics, the players are passing it well, and then it's advancing, and the Martina coming in and collect it for Julinho, and giving it to Samwaka. Samwaka having it now, and Samwaka passing it forward, and collecting it back again. It's Julinho. Julinho in possession, but then again we see that it's two players challenging each other, and the referee gave an indication it will be a free kick for Civics. It's a free kick for Civics, and Civics not wasting any time. There they go, trying to advance it to the goalkeeper, and then goalkeeper collects it for Julinho. Julinho now again advancing it back, and we're talking about Eric.
Yes.
And then it is Civics trying to defend as much as they can. Hadago forwarding it to his forwards, and Civics trying to see whether they can maneuver their way out of this defense of Julinho. Yes, they are having it. They're trying to attempt at goal side, and cleared almost near a near goal for Julinho. Oh, against the pole. That is unfortunate for Civics. Yet they continuing to add some pressure. It's Denzel Ngarip, and back to Julinho. Wow, that is a good goal. I mean, that is a good kick to the goal, but unfortunately when it hit the pole, there you have it. Wow, that's a good quality kick.
Julinho was saved by the post. It was nearly a goal number 3 for Civics, but the scoreline is 1 Julinho, 2 Civics, and we have played 76 minutes in the second half of the first game. Let's see what will happen. Civics has the ball now. Civics has the ball. Let's see.
And we are seeing some possible changes coming in for Civics, and Civics are trying to replace a player, and number 30 that will come in and be replaced. So for Civics we are waiting on the indication from the match official. So it's player number 30 for Civics.
Number 12 went off. Is Sheldon.
Quentin
Quinton went off.
Kurusep.
Quinton Kurusep went off. It's a goal kick for Julinho, with Martina just kicking the ball. Throw in for Civics.
But looking at the sidelines, one can also easily see that there seems to be another replacement pending. That's for Julinho as well. So one can expect another replacement. One can see there's a player on standby, 2 players actually from Julinho. Getting back to the action. So Julinho in possession, and fresh legs are about to come in for Julinho. Hopefully they can make some difference. And some pushing and falling happening there, but Julinho having the control and trying their attempt towards the goal. But claimed by Maova. It's back again. It's Civics. Civics now having some pressure they want to add to Julinho, but then skillfully and well blocked by Julinho. Back to Civics. Civics having it, control, back, played back. And played back to the captain to try and see if the captain can kick a long ball, but unfortunately he does a ball that is out, and it's a throw in for Julinho, trying to keep it far away from his goal post.
Yes, Civics on the attack, they are looking for the third goal to confirm their game, but now Julinho also knows at least they can get 1 point Now there is a serious injury. The way the player from Civics went in.
Yes, but the referee indicated there will be some changes for Julinho. So 2 players are coming in and 2 will be going out. So for Julinho and the potential changes for Julinho, it seems
Number
like
14 and number 20 came on.
for Julinho.
Yes.
So we are talking about number 14, that's Johannes Basiku, and number 20. So there you have it, number 20 Lionel.
It is the second goal. Julinho have just scored.
Wow. So Julinho, they've managed to pass and break through to the Civics defense. So it is 2-0. And with these new replacements, hopefully they will make some changes for... Yes, it's 2-2. So hopefully these changes will help Julinho to see if they can claim another goal as well. And here we go. Civics, now it's game on.
Yes.
It's game on. Now we are going to see some good play. And here is a repeat of that goal. A free kick from Julinho. Wow. And there it goes. And a header that was passed on, and the player expertly kicked it
Number
in.
10, Manuel.
Mauva tried his
Manuel.
best, but unfortunately...
Manuel has new ideas.
Mhm.
Number 10, Jesse number 10.
So here we go again. Julinho not wasting any time. Julinho are now energized, so amplified. And there we go. You can see how quick they are. Even the throw-ins and the free kicks, waste of no time, and applying pressure. So Civics trying their best to see how they can get hold of this. It's Afrikaner. Afrikaner seemed to be injured, calling for the medic. Referee indicating the medic must come and attend to the player. Trying to see what's the status of this injury, whether it's serious, holding his head,
There's still 10,
applying some ice on the head.
still 10 minutes to go. So both teams have a chance to either increase the tally, the goals, or whether they will end up 2-2.
And the referee indicating that the player must get up so that he can get treatment outside as well. And for Civics, they cannot afford to concede another goal. Here is the repeat of that goal.
Beautiful
A free
goal.
kick from Julinho, and then there's a header and passed on to the player, and wow, phew,
Power.
that was a
Power.
powerful kick.
Power.
Certainly that was a great powerful kick. And the stretchers are here. The player cannot move by himself, so the stretchers are here to try and move him to the side so that the game can continue. Cannot afford to waste more time.
That's why we are waiting for the stretchers to move. The first game in Marindal will start anytime now. Young Africans versus 11 Arrows. While our first game for the day, Julinho Sporting versus Civics, it's 2-2. And after this game, we'll have Young Brazilians and Orlando Pirates, 11 o'clock.
That's another much anticipated game as well. So while the player is receiving attention on the side, here we go. Even the coach for Civics is up, trying to see how he can try and get his players. And it's Civics. Civics are trying. Julinho defending. Julinho now trying to advance. Civics coming back, and Julinho a little bit stronger for Civics, it seemed, for that challenge. And here we go. Julinho back again within the Civics half, and that is offside.
Fleck.
A little bit strong ball, so unfortunately he couldn't be on side. So it is Civics, and it is the Civics defender that will kick it now. So wasting no time, and there we go. Hosea, or rather, yes, it's Hosea. So here we go. It is Civics, and then another player seems to be down for Julinho. It's the collision, but he's up. Cannot waste
Manuel,
any time.
the goal scorer.
They cannot afford to waste any time. So it's all about suffer in silence while you try and see what you can do for your team.
Well, Johannes will take the kick. Let's see what we'll do with it.
Ooh! That was a close call almost.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Maova will not be happy with his defense.
Yes, it's a corner kick for Julinho.
And Julinho, all their players trying to apply pressure. They kicked it and cleared by Civics, yet it's still around and it's in the danger area. Oh, and that's a save.
Yes, Stanley has to come back and save.
Yep, seemed to be a collusion, 2 players, but then Civics is up and another player still on the ground. The medics are running. So 2 players of Civics. 3 of them, there were 3 casualties, but yep, they seem to be all up. So the medic don't need to attend to them now. So yes. And it's a fall, and here we go. It's Julinho. Julinho try and get it into the Civics penalty area, but unfortunately that one is out. So it's a goal kick.
It's 5 minutes to go. Julinho on attack. Let's see how will Civics respond. It's still Julinho spotting 2, Civics 2.
And looking at the performance of Civics yesterday, they were expecting to, they are still expecting to win this game as well, but Julinho has different plans, and they managed to get control of this game, and now one can see that Julinho is the one that is applying pressure, and Civics, they are also trying to defend as much as possible, and it's back to the high balls. But Julinho, they are in control, and the players are fired up. And Civics managed to get it to the Julinho area, and it will be Hosea. You can see that even the defenders are now taking the free kicks, so certainly it's pressure that will be applied. Here we go. And trying their level best to get it past the Julinho defense, but at no luck. And quite a strong defense and clearing it, and again back to the Civics area.
Yes, I think the next 5 minutes will be the longest for both teams because it's 2-2. But let's see what Julinho will do. With Dexter, we'll see how far he'll take the ball and see whether Manuel or Eric can maybe make a difference again in front. It's a throw in.
And there seems to be some changes coming Civics' way. And Civics also try to see whether they can add some pressure and close at the back. So the 4th official preparing the paperwork so that the player can come, and then but the game continues, and currently it is Julinho in the Civics half, but then Maova coming and claiming that ball and pushing it forward to his players, and back to the Civics end, and it is Julinho in control of the ball, and Julinho adding some pressure, and the referee indicate there is going to be some changes. So who is coming out for Civics? Is it Afrikaner?
Looks like Afrikaner.
Yes. Afrikaner. And Civics now trying to beef up. So here we go. It is still
2 minutes left, and then additional time will be indicated by the referee.
Yes, because of the injuries that we had, 2 or so it consumed some time. Here we go. It is Civics advancing, and Fresh Legs making his presence felt. And here we go, Julinho also trying their level best. And wow, that was a stunning clear. It was a stunning clearance, but Julinho are trying their level best to get within the Civics area. And here we go, Julinho again. Julinho in possession, but Civics claiming it. And Civics are now pushing towards the Julinho half.
Yes, let's see what Julinho will do. It's Martina who has the ball, play it down. Let's see how best these players will collect it to make a difference in front. It's played again back to Martina, but then Dexter has changed. Defense has stand their feet. Let's see how far they will go. They know it's a matter of time. At least they can go back with 1 point, and that's why everyone is defending and attacking. It's a throw in for Civics. Let's see. Throw in for Civics. There's a.
It's for Julinho. It's a throw in for Julinho, and 3 minutes at a time.
Yes, 3 minutes at a time. Let's see. It's a throw in for Julinho. Yes, let's see. These guys are throwing very deep.
Long ball, that's deep.
In there.
But it's clear by Civics, and back again Julinho adding its pressure as usual. And high balls. Just to clear whichever way.
Yes, as long as it's out of the way. But the next 3 minutes will be long for both teams.
Yes. Civics having an advantage since they won the game yesterday. Julinho needs this win, and Civics cannot allow that. So both teams, they've got somehow to lose depending on the score, but for Julinho it will not be in their favor to draw this game, so they have to score to get their goal.
But looking at the balance of the game, I think both teams deserve to walk away with a point here.
So here we go.
Johannes is working very hard with number 14. Cleared by Civics. It's 2 minutes to go. You have your Cornelius clearing there. So the 2 towers have fallen because of 2 goals that has come through. Twin towers have fallen.
And here we go back again. It's Julinho. Julinho trying their best, but Civics defense. It's clear and fall. So here we go. It's back to Civics, and Julinho now somehow trying to leverage from the energy and the motivation they found from the 2 goals they've scored. So it's an improved team compared to what they were playing earlier on in the first half.
Yes, the last minute. But let's see, there is a throw in for.
It's a corner for Civics.
There's a corner for Civics. Let's see what they can do. It might be even the last kick of the game.
Yep, only a few seconds remaining now. And here we go. Civics has tried it, and it's cleared by Julinho defense. And it's Julinho trying to advance, and they are now proceeding, adding some pressure. And there we go. It's Julinho there, and trying to give it and attempt a goal kick, but then the Maova captain coming and saving it. It's back to Julinho. Julinho tries it, and straight into the hands of Maova. And anytime soon we should be able to hear the whistle. And there it is. The referee has indicated it's the end of the game.
Julinho Sporting 2, Civics 2. That is how the first game at Sam Nujoma has ended.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how this game has ended. So Julinho walking away with a point, where Civics, they managed to collect 4 points since yesterday and today.
For today.
Yes.
For the weekend.
For the weekend.
Yes, 1-1, 2-2, and then each one will walk away with one win. But the balance of the game, one can look at it and say yes, it's fair that both teams can walk away with a point. You see, the first half belongs to Civics. The second half, Julinho Sporting came back strongly, and then they took this game. So it's Julinho Sporting 2, Civics 2.
Okay, and the next game will be at
11 o'clock.
11:30 or 11.
Young Brazilians versus Orlando Pirates.
Okay, so now we are going to the sidelines for the interview with the Civics coach as well as Julinho's coach with Jesse.
Nancy, that coach of Julinho, no? Okay, no. Yes, a 2-2 draw here. That's at the likes of Civics and Julinho Sporting, collecting a point each. Well, Civics took the lead, but Julinho came back strong and put you guys under pressure. So what's your assessment of the game? Are you satisfied with the point, making it 4 points for this weekend? Obviously standing comfortably. Are you satisfied?
Not at all. I really wanted to win this game. I thought we would win this game. It looked like we would win this game, but at the end of the day, my players got tired. My players' fatigue kicked in. I think a lot of them got injured, and but hands up to Julinho. They really gave us a fright today.
No, so what are you looking forward to next weekend? It's another matches. Obviously, are you going to work on the fitness of the players throughout this week?
Yes, we are going to work on the fitness. I mean, they have been running a lot, but I think for this time around we're going to do more ball play, because I see the match fitness is really down. But the fitness in general is there. It's just that they're not match fit yet.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach Don. Good luck to the next match. That was Coach Donnelly Nelson. I'll have now Coach Nelson Luis of Julinho Sporting fighting back to salvage a point, at least coming all the way from Rundu, at least securing a point for your team. I'm sure you won't travel back a happy man, although, because I'm sure you needed at least 3 points, or you had a target of at least 3 points or the maximum 6, but at least you got a point. Are you happy with the result?
Yes, I'm happy. Like I said yesterday, it's a new team. It's a lot of new players. They are getting a little bit of experience. As we see, we had chances. We could have put the game away, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, we're building a team, and the team is getting better and better by the game.
Okay. In terms of, I understand you're building a team. In terms of players, the availability of players in Rundu. I mean, it's so far from the capital. We know the capital is Windhoek, the Commerce region, where most of the players, obviously players do come from regions outside, but most of the players come from here, or the teams from here. So how difficult is it to get a player just to play for your team that side?
Coming from the interior, it's difficult getting players, but don't forget, there are players there. There are good players there. They don't just get the exposure, and unfortunately, the pick is always picked on the games in Windhoek, not picked on the players up there in Rundu, in the Kavango area. But the Kavango area's got good players. We're doing well with what we have.
That's fantastic. Well, he's saying he's producing the players from the Kavango region, and there is players, there is talent. The scouts also need to go there. The players are there. So thank you so much, Coach Luis, and good luck for your next matches, which will be next weekend.
Thank you very much.
All right. That was Coach Luis. Well, that was the match between Civilians and Julinho Sporting, ending 2-2. The next match will be between Orlando Pirates and Young Brazilians. Both teams looking to build on their wins of yesterday. Well, sit back and enjoy the next matches.
Namibia, land of the brave, finding strength in challenging times, united for independence, united for freedom, united for a better Namibia. Together we have grown to become a democratic nation, resilient and resourceful, Namibians helping Namibians. During a global pandemic, we are put to the test, but Namibians prevail in unity and compassion to take care of our health, the health of the nation, for continued independence, continued freedom, continued democracy. The struggle is not over, but Namibians get stronger. The power of solidarity running in our veins. To be Namibian means to remain positive, to remain hopeful, to remain the land of the brave.